Hey everyone, welcome back to the Matthew News channel. Alright, so you're going to see a stock 2023 Cam Defender HD10 XT, which has 82 horsepower, go from stock to a tuned. So it's going to be an ECU tune and a clutch kit. We'll get more into the video about that and get into all the specs. And I'm going to show you the numbers of it right now as stock. So right now, obviously, sorry it's dark, but it is bone stock. The only added weight I probably have to this thing are these big ginormous speakers in the sub box. But other than that, this is how this bike comes from factory. It actually comes with 27s, but I put on the 30-inch tires that are not coming on them. 30-inch track forces. Remember, it's the HD10, 82 horsepower. It's the XT model, Can Defender. We're going to do a top speed run real quick on the stock. Everything stock clutch, stock tune. And then we're going to do RPMs and how it revs and all that. And then, of course, after this run, we're going to show you what we do, the little tune and clutch, and then we're going to do a RPM speed run, same thing we're doing right now. All right, this is a 2x4 launch. I'm not going to do any 4x4 because it's really wet here. The 2x4 is probably going to slip too, so it's not that accurate. I'm on a closed course. 2x4, here we go. Full boosted, not boosted launch, just full launch.
At the next stop sign, turn right. Turn right onto Sterling Road.
Alright guys, I kid you not, my sub box back there is actually a lot of added weight because I literally just did a wheelie. And this is stock, by the way. So maybe we'll get in a wheelie. I didn't get full accurate. I had it pinned. I could have got to 60 miles per hour because I think that's where their like top speed is, like 61, 62 at stock. I just let go because it's wet conditions. But you saw the basics of the RPMs and mile per hour. So now let's get to the work and doing the performance mod.
From the Nunez factory.
Alright y'all, what is up? Next day here. So long story short, me and my good friend, was the one that did this clutch kit for me, and the dyno tune, pretty much, we stayed up all night. I went over there at 10, and I didn't leave till 3:30 a.m., and I went to work at 8. So, a little down, like a little tired, but the energy is still there, and we were gonna record it last night, but it just got so late, and I was so tired. I didn't even take a shower yet. So I ended up going to bed, I went to work, and now it's the next day at like 5 o'clock. So now we're gonna test it and record the numbers, like how we did a 2x4, well not 4x4 launch, a 2x4 dig from the hole. We're gonna see how the RPMs fluctuate. We're gonna try to do a top end speed, and I mean, maybe I'll try a 0 to 60, but there's nothing to compare it to because I didn't do one before. But we can do it a 0 to 60 too. But yeah, we'll do those few things real quick. First of all, everything's from a place called DynoJet. It's the clutch kit for Defender HD10. It's just 2 springs. 1 spring for the primary, another spring for the secondary, and you can put on level 5 or 6. Level 5 being like a trail mode. But since I have a little bit of a bigger tire, because this clutch usually came with like a 27-inch tire, so I don't know, that might have been a little different. So I put it to the it was like a hauling mode, like I don't know, like something like high. I don't know, it's more torquey. But basically we did that. We did fluid change. We did brake pads. You'll see a brake pad video that I'll show you. These are my brake pads before we put the new ones on. These are the new ones. You'll see that clip there. You probably saw the clip already. But yeah, it's a DynoJet tune and a DynoJet clutch kit. I think that's what the clutch kit's from. But yeah, pretty simple. Little ECU tune. It's no performance mods. It just really does. It makes the engine run a little cooler. So instead of that fan engagement at 205 degrees, it engages like at 185 or like 190, I think it is. Higher RPMs, obviously. Way more snappier. The clutch engagement's at 2,000 now instead of like 1,400, I think. You feel the snappiness in L and H. It like takes the belt to grab, but it's pretty cool. So it's a lot more torqueier. What else is there? I talked temperature, torqueier, no more governor, so we probably get a little more top end. It definitely feels punchier and faster, like as I'm riding it. Those are my overall feelings of this bike, like how I feel it. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it and let's see how this thing performs. And this is nothing major. Like, it's just a little ECU tune and a little clutch kit. Not big, like most bang for your buck, but not pretty expensive. Cool little thing. But yeah, let's see how this goes. The fan is on right now at 196. I think it came on earlier, but I'm hearing it right now. Usually it gets to like 2 something. It gets to like 205 usually. Fan is already on. So yeah, let's do a little dig real quick. I'll do that for you. See how this works. We'll get RPMs. And by the way, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think the RPMs didn't go higher than 6,800, but it would go over 7,000 only when you're at that last top end. When you want to get like, I think the governor is like 58, 60 miles per hour. That's when it would go to 7,000. But usually it wouldn't go past 68. So let's see how we do it on a dig. Let me get a video. First of all, it's not a big wheelie, but it's something. Remember, it's something. A little wheelie is still something, okay? Let me just set you up here.